Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So OG subscribers may well remember that I used to do Empties videos almost every single month, and then obviously I had that break with YouTube and I just haven't done an Empties video in a really long time. But that doesn't mean I haven't been collecting a horrendous amount of just empty products and rubbish and just loads of really random things in my bathroom cupboard. But today I went to get a few towels out and one of the bags actually fell on top of me, and I thought, you know what, Steph, it's time you just bit the bullet and just did this Empties video, because this is kind of like 6 months worth of empty products, so it's going to be a long one, so I better get straight into it. First up, I have this Frank body scrub. This is the original one. I love Frank body scrub. I really like coffee scrubs in general, but I find this to be the best one, so if you haven't tried it, definitely recommend it. There's the Tan Remove Exfoliate Model Co tan removing wipe things, and these were good. They weren't amazing and they did make my skin really dry and a little bit sore, but they did work for like elbows and stuff like that, so maybe try them, depends on how desperate you are. I've also got this Organic Surge Spiced Lily Foaming Bath. Did the job, smelt good. I think it's like cruelty free and vegan, which is a thumbs up, but yeah, it was okay. I have two Treacle Moon bath and shower gels. These are really good and really affordable. I think you can get them in like Tesco and everything. The Sugared Almond Tart one smells exactly like Disaronno, and the Marshmallow Hearts one smells like marshmallows. So if you're really into like sweet scents, then these are amazing. And like I said, they're really, really cheap and you get 500ml. I've got the Fake Bake Tanning Body Butter. This was good, but it only lasted a few days on my skin, and you needed quite a lot to actually, you know, cover your entire body. As you can see, I've literally like scraped everything out of it, but yeah, it was okay. It was nice and nourishing on the skin. Good for like a weekend tan if you wanted to go on a night out, you had a wedding or something, but it wasn't overly long lasting, but it didn't go patchy. The Mr. Blank teeth whitening strips. These are the best teeth whitening strips I've ever come across, and I've tried like loads of different methods, and I've tried the Crest whitening strips, which are really good. They're just pretty hard to get hold of. You can get these in Boots. I think it's around £20-ish, and what I tend to do, because I've got quite big front teeth, as you can probably tell, and they kind of stick down over my bottom teeth, so I mainly want to whiten my top teeth. So instead of using like both of the strips, I make them last a little bit longer, and I actually use the bottom strip on my top teeth as well, so you can kind of extend them that way a bit, but I think these are around 20 quid. Loving Tan, I've spoken about this before, I absolutely love it. I thought it was going a little bit patchy, but it turns out that there's a little trick for that. I actually emailed the people at Loving Tan and they told me to use body oil or like baby oil and sugar and like their exfoliating mitts, so I'll be giving that a good old go. But this is like the best tan I've ever come across. Like I said, it does go a little bit patchy after like the 5 or 7 day mark, but up until then it's literally like the most faultless tan I've ever come across. This is really, really gross because I know I've had these in this bag for like 4 months, but I remember really, really liking these. It is the TG S Factor Smoothing Lusterizer Conditioner and then the Diamond Dream Shampoo. These were so, so nice, obviously quite expensive for what they are, but they were really, really good. This is really sticky and I'm just trying not to think about it, but it's the TG Bedhead Urban Antidotes Resurrection Mask. I really, really liked this. It didn't make my hair, like, I don't know why I'm opening it, it's probably mouldy. Still smells good. It didn't make my hair like permanently good, if that makes sense, but it sort of put a bit more kind of moisture back in the ends of my hair for a good few days or so, so I did enjoy using this. I've got this Possibility Vanilla Creme Brulee Shower Gel. This is kind of similar to the Treacle Moon ones. Actually prefer the Treacle Moon ones, but this was alright as shower gels go, and this is like 525ml. Yeah, got some Batiste. We all know how I feel about this. This is by far one of my favourite products, and I actually forgot that I used this up. It's the Soap & Glory Smoothie Star Oat Sugar and Shea Breakfast Scrub. This smells so, so good. I wonder if it still has the smell. No, oh, it's gone mouldy inside. That's why it doesn't smell good. It used to smell really good. Yeah, I'm glad I'm throwing this away, but this, when it wasn't mouldy, smelled amazing and was really good at taking off any like dry skin and stuff like that. But now it's mouldy. Next, I've got these Cotton Shower Sheet Essence by Mizon. They're like a Korean brand, I think. And these were good at start, but then I tried them again and they just made my like forehead really irritated, which is strange because my skin like never gets irritated. My skin's like just solid. But yeah, I've still got some of these left, but they're definitely out of date now and they just didn't work for me. Next, I've got some products by Essentuous, and I have the Rejuvenate Mask, the Hydrate Conditioning Treatment, and the Exonerate Gentle Shampoo. The shampoo was crap. It didn't really lather up at all. My hair didn't really feel clean afterwards. The conditioner was okay, and the mask was really, really good. So if you're going to buy one of these, definitely recommend the mask, and it smells so, so good as well. This is another thing that I just do not want to open because I'm going to open it because I just like doing this to myself. full of mold. That's not a product, that's mold. I need to close that. That is disgusting. But I'm going to keep this pot because you can go into Lush and take like 5 pots or something, and then you can get a free one. But oh my god, that smells so bad. But anyway, it's the mask of Magnum Minty. I have another one in my cupboard. I really love this mask. It's really good, just not when it's moldy. Next, I've got the Molvita Largan Bio Body Oil in Cream. It's just like a body cream. This is really, really nice. I think it's quite expensive for what it is. I hate body creams. I just hate like buying them because I feel like, I don't know, it's just something that I hate using. But this was a really, really nice one. Next, one of my old favourite tans. I used to use this all the time. It's the Sienna X Q10 Bronzing Mousse. I absolutely love this. I forgot how much I love this. It just like completely went out of my head. But I've been so obsessed with the Loving Tan lately. But again, this is still one of my favourites. Not as dark, but it's really natural looking and it doesn't really go patchy. So I might have to pick up another one of these. Next, I've got the Rituals Oriental Dream Shower Foam. I love the shower foams. I think I've got another one of these, and I've got Yogi Flow. Yogi Flow is my favourite, but I got this in like a Christmas set, and it's just so nice, especially for like shaving your legs in the shower and stuff like that. And it's kind of fun because you just spray it and it comes out like a liquid, and then you rub it on your legs and it's just Mousse City. So this is really fun if you're a bit of a loser like me. Then I've got some perfumes. I've got Jimmy Choo Illicit, which I really liked. I've got Marc Jacobs Daisy, which I loved. I used to take this with me whenever I went to London. And then I've also got the Library of Fragrance Fresh Laundry. This smells amazing. I might have to pick up another one because they're only like 15 quid. And actually, I think this one just like evaporated. I swear I had like half a bottle left, but I obviously put it in my favourites because it was empty. Not my favourites, my empties because it was empty. But yeah, empty now, so yeah, but I like it. Next, I have the Dr. Andrew Weil for Origins Mega Mushroom Skin Relief Serum, and then the Smoothing Face Cream as well. These used to be like my go-to serum and face cream combo. I would buy them again, but to be honest, I just have so much skincare. I might do like a skincare sort of collection video or something, so let me know if you guys want that. It's like, it's pretty horrendous how much skincare I have, so I'm not going to need to be buying any skincare for a long ass time, but if I suddenly lost all of my skincare, then these would definitely be at the top of my list. Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. This is the old packaging. I have repurchased this twice since I last threw this away. Literally my favourite foundation ever. Whenever anyone messages me saying, you know, what foundation are you wearing? It's 99.9% of the time Bourjois Healthy Mix, and it's not the serum one, it's the original one, so I just absolutely love it, and I have it in the shade Vanilla. I've had this for way too long, so it's good to actually say goodbye to this. It's the Bare Minerals Pure Transformation Night Treatment, and I don't know if you guys have ever come across this, but if you have, definitely give it a go. It's so good. It's like the Bare Minerals powder, but it's like the night version. Seems a little bit weird at first, but I used to have like not bad skin. My skin's never been bad, so I'm not even gonna try to say that, but when I was a bit younger, I used to have more spots and stuff like that, so I used to like wearing this, especially when, this is how old it is, when I first started going out of volley. I used to wear this like before I went to bed sometimes, because sometimes I'd look at myself and I was like working quite a lot and I just looked like shit. So I'd put this on so he'd think that actually I didn't look as bad with that makeup as I did. But yeah, this is so good, and it lasts a really long time, and it's got skin care benefits. Yes. Next is the Diptyque. It's like a cleansing balm, nourishing cleansing balm for the face. This was okay, considering how much it costs. It was crap. Like, there's a Superdrug one that I would rather use, but it smelled good, the packaging's nice. Yeah, probably wouldn't recommend it just because it's so bloody expensive. John Frieda Brilliant Brunette Liquid Shine Conditioner. It was okay. Then we've got the Love Conditioner by Davines, I think that's how you say it. This is the brand that my hairdressers used. I go to the salon called Enna Salon, and they use all of these products. They're all really nice, and this conditioner was actually really good. Twilight Shower Gel, I only recently used this up, but it's from a Christmas set. This was so nice. I used this up in like a couple of weeks because I was like lathering myself in it. It smells like lavender and kind of malty scent. It was just so nice for the evening. But yeah, I really like this. Then we've got the Rhodial Stem Cell Superfood Cleanser. This is one of my favourite cleansers of all time, and I think I've got a few others in the other bag because, oh no, don't worry, we're still not done with this. I've got like a pile of stuff here, but there's still a whole other bag. But yeah, I really like this, and I would repurchase it again, but like I said, got way too much skincare at the minute. This is so old as well. I hate myself for having this. I think this is like 4 or 5 years old, which is gross, but it's the Neals Yard Power Berry Facial Mask. This was really good, and it's actually still got some left. I just can't bear to put it on my face, but when I first used this, my skin was quite dull, and this really helped out a lot. I don't know if they still do it, because like I said, it is like 4 or 5 years old, but it was really good. RMK Creamy Foundation, my mum loves this, I absolutely adore it. It's like 40 quid a pop though, so I kind of like don't really prefer either in terms of my Bourjois Healthy Mix and this one, so obviously I'm going to go for the Bourjois because it's like a tenner and this is £40, and I think you get more in the Bourjois one as well, and it comes with a pump. But if you do want to try this out, it's like one of my favourite foundations of all time. We've got the Silixa Peace Balm. I really liked this when I had, I think it was really dry lips and I had like some sort of eczema and psoriasis on my skin. This is really nice. Also really nice under your eyes. I don't really know what it is. It's like an instant serenity treatment apparently. Extremely dry and irritated skin, but I'm pretty sure it has like millions and millions of uses if I remember correctly. And it was really good once upon a time, but it's just kind of fallen in the back of my cupboard and now it's just way too old for me to use it. And then there's an old favourite of mine which I've repurchased multiple times. It's the Lanolips Antibacterial Hand Cream. Just a hand cream that smells of aloe vera, really nice, and it's got antibacterial properties in it, so it just keeps your hands clean as well. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in a favourites video before. It's the Catwalk by TG Oatmeal and Honey Nourishing Mask, Intense Nourishing Mask. This is my favourite. Oh, it still smells so good, and I was so sad to finish this, but it did pretty well. I mean, it's a hefty pot, like, it's the size of my head just about. But this was so good at nourishing my hair. I used to put it on my hair once a week and it would just keep my hair looking really nice, especially after getting it bleached on the ends. But yeah, this is like my favourite intensive mask ever. So if you are in the market for one, then I definitely suggest this, and you can pick it up on Fragrance Direct for cheaper, I believe, and I think it's like 15 quid or something. Next I've got the Neom Great Day Wild Mint and Mandarin Body and Hand Wash. I didn't really use this as a hand wash, I used it in my shower, and it smells so good. It's one of those smells that just makes you really happy. Again, it's a shower gel, it's quite expensive, so it depends on the sort of market you're in, but as a shower gel, not even thinking about the price, I really loved it. It's just whether or not I'd spend like the 15 or 20 quid on it. Next, the Camomile Cleansing Balm by Lulu and Boo. I don't really remember this being great, I don't remember this being bad. I think it was just something that I used when I used it, so I don't really have much to say about this. Okay, so I completely forgot I even had this, and it's the Bedhead Colour Goddess Miracle Treatment Mask for coloured hair. I remember this was one of my favourites, so this and the other mask by TG are just like amazing. So if you have coloured hair, definitely recommend this. In fact, I might give this another go because this has been in this bag for way too long and I so badly want to smell it, but I know it's going to be mouldy. Oh my god, that smells bad now. So yeah, like I said, I have another Rhodial Stem Cell Superfood Cleanser, the big one, and I loved it. Next, I've got this Claudia Louch Mineral Mud Mask. I still have loads of this left. I never really got on with this, I just found it was a bit meh, and it's like 60 quid or something ridiculous, so I should have used it in that sense because it is so expensive, but I just never got around to doing it, and it's most definitely out of date now. This is the cleanser I was on about in relation to the Diptyque one. This is the Superdrug Vitamin E Skincare. You can see it's very battered and just covered in, I don't even know what half that stuff is, but this is like a really good hot cloth cleanser if you are on a budget. I think it's like a £5 and it comes with a muslin cloth. Just really good. I might even pick up another one of these. Sure, Maximum Protection Deodorant in Stress Control. Didn't calm me down in terms of stress, but didn't make me smell. Garnier BB Cream, forever a staple in my makeup wardrobe. Another RMK Creamy Foundation. Got problems. Rhodial Super Acids Extreme Pore Shrink Cleansing Pads. These are really good. I just have such an urge to smell everything, but I think getting down to like the end of this bag, it's just gonna end badly for me. These are really good. They were like pads about this size and they just had like glycolic acid, I think it was, in them, and they just sort of exfoliated your skin nicely. Similar sort of thing, but a budget version. Ollie really loved these. In fact, I think he's nicked my like new pot of them because I can't find them anywhere, but it's the Nip and Fab Dragon's Blood Fix Cleansing Pads, same sort of thing as the Rhodial ones, but a little bit cheaper. Then more from Rhodial, we have the Dragon's Blood Eye Masks. These were quite nice at waking me up. I didn't notice anything in terms of like anti-wrinkle or anything like that because let's face it, I'm 23, I don't really have any wrinkles, but they felt nice under my eyes, so yeah. The stuff in this bag is so old, it makes me question my sanity. This is the Elegant Touch Rapid Dry for nails. This actually worked quite well. I remember thinking about this the other day because I was there painting, I think it was my toenails before I went on holiday, and I thought, why do nails take so long to dry? Because obviously I get someone else to do mine. But yeah, these worked quite well. Not necessarily if you put on loads and loads and loads of nail polish, but if you're just doing like a light coat or something, then this dries it really quick. Bedhead Rockaholic Dirty Secret Dry Shampoo. I remember this working, but I also remember it being quite like grey on my hair, so probably not a fave considering that I'm just a die-hard Batiste fan. This is a really odd favourite of mine. It's the Neom Moroccan Blush Rose Organic Body Oil. That is a mouthful, but this is like one of my favourite body oils ever. I think they've like changed the packaging. They might have even gotten rid of the scent completely, but it was so good. I loved it, and yeah, it's like mouldy now, so I have to throw it away. Next we have the GHD Heat Protect Spray. This is pretty good. I actually prefer it to the current one that I'm using, which I think is by Mark Hill. I don't know why, I just think the scent of this one was a little bit less overpowering. But yeah, this is really good, although, you know, heat protectants are heat protectants. I've also got a really like old sample size of the Mark Hill XL Volume Shampoo. This is before Mark Hill rebranded everything and before I went to Marbella with him, or not just him by himself, there were other people there. But this is so good if you want volume in your hair. I also have this Babe No. 3 Pink Salt. I think it's like a bath salt thing. I remember this smelling a bit weird, and I don't know, I think I just like chucked it all in one bath and then just kind of got rid of it, but it didn't really do much if I'm honest. Oh, I remember Cocoa Brown. Cocoa Brown's probably one of my favourite like budget tans, so far we've gone through Loving Tan, which is really good high end, Cocoa Brown, really good low end, and then Sienna X, which I think is like sort of middle but slightly high end. But yeah, all really good tans, and this one's like £6 or £7. I think you can buy it in Primark and like supermarkets and stuff. I've also got a mini sample size of the Unite 7 Seconds Condition Leave-In Detangler. I remember Fleur de Force talking about this, and I tried it and I loved it. Might have to pick up one of these. I've had some good times with this Aromatherapy Associates bath oil. I know what you're thinking, it's nothing like that. Get those thoughts out of your head right now. Whenever I had the flu, whenever I had a cold, whenever I just felt like crap, I'd use this and it would just, it's amazing. Next is the Clarins Double Serum. I really liked it, but then a friend of mine told me that it contained mineral oil, so I don't really know how to feel about it, but it was kind of good. Okay, so we're coming to the end. Next I have the Bedhead OB Hive Matte Dry Shampoo. This was really good. Again, it's quite pricey. Would still go for my Batiste, but if you want something that smells amazing, it smells like creme brulee, it's like the best thing in the world, and you are in the market for something a bit more high-end, then this is really good. The Nuxe Rev de Mille Lip Balm. This is amazing. I can never justify spending like a tenner on it, but I always see it and I just have like fond memories of it, and I think we had some good times lip balm. This is like so good if you have really dry lips. I also use the Lanolips 101 ointment. I think it's somewhere on my desk but I can't see it, but yeah, if you are in the market for it, again, like I said, just so good. Probably one of my favourite lip balms to date. Just bite the bullet, because I know it seems pretty crazy paying £10 for a lip balm, but it's worth it. Obviously I have the obligatory Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I think I've gone through like 10 of these since my last Empties video, but yeah, I've gone through loads of these. I love it. And then I don't know what is on the end of these spoolies. They're like covered in fluff and potentially like pubic hair or something, I'm not sure, not my own, but this is the Eye of Horus Brow Define Pencil. I think that's what they're called. I don't really want to get too close to them in case that thing sort of moves, but these are really good. Pretty expensive for what they are. They're kind of like in the same sort of market area as like Anastasia and Hourglass, but they were really good. I would just personally go for the NYX Micro Brow, which I picked up in one of my recent hauls, which I'll link down below. Another very oldie but a goodie is the Neals Yard Beauty Sleep Concentrate. I had this the same sort of time I had that mask, so it's way too old, but this is one of my favourite products to date. I always go and try it whenever I'm in the store, or at least I think they still have it, or they have something really similar, but this just made my skin look so glowy and really nice, and the smell of it as well really helped put me asleep. Oh, the memories. So this is the Hot Toddy Shower Gel by LUSH. This was brought out about 2 Christmases ago, but I had so many sort of stocked up. I absolutely loved it. I think they've discontinued it. It breaks my heart. LUSH, if you're watching this, please just make these again. It's the best smell ever. And last but certainly not least is the Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez perfume. There's a dead spider on the bottom of it. But this is potentially one of my favourite perfumes ever. I'm slowly working through all of my other perfumes because I just have way too many. But if I had to pick like a few like sort of stable perfumes that I would always wear, this would 100% be one of them. It's just one of my absolute favourites ever. I think that spider's still moving, oh my god. So congratulations if you made it to the end of the video. I'm definitely not going to hoard empty products like I have done this time, because the spider webs and the mould and the stickiness and just all of these things is just not something I want to deal with again. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video either way. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and subscribe if you do want to see more of me. I post every Thursday and every Sunday. But apart from that, that's it from me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.